Stay safe out there this Christmas. Was coming to get the next playground for my kids for Christmas, but when I saw that price, I am so happy that I did not.
This creator absolutely smashed it. 7.3 million. In the last 90 days in revenue, they generated $5.5 million in the last 30 days with simple video ads.
Because if you click that orange cart down below, you'll see that it's on sale, has a coupon, and has free ships.
The product that I'm talking about is this Next Playground, a gaming console.
If you don't know anything about the Next Playground, it's a great way to do screen time, but also have your kids doing activities.
We're going to look at the video ads, see if we can spot any patterns, any areas that we feel like we can copy that she's doing consistently to hopefully give you that leg up starting 2026 as a TikTok shop affiliate.
And if you're new here, my name is Victor. I use my experience as a marketing project manager to share what's working in e-commerce, AI, and affiliate marketing right now. So if that sounds like your vibe, there's a subscribe button somewhere on the screen.
It tracks your body, it tracks your movement. You don't need any controllers. So fun, gets everyone involved, all ages. And what I like about it is it's a timely product. This time of the year, we're going into Christmas, we're going into New Year, a lot of New Year's resolutions, people wanting to get fit and so forth. And this one creator is capitalizing on this. And I'm going to show you how she's doing it here in a second. She's easily cleared close to $100,000 in commissions in the last 90 days promoting this one product here. So I'm going to talk you through exactly how she's doing that. I'm not going to waste any time. Let's jump straight into this. So we're starting with the product. Look at some metrics to understand a bit more about it. We know what the product is. Next Playground. Google that. You'll see all the features. Straightforward, as I explained earlier. We've looked at some of the numbers. They have generated 5.5 million in the last 30 days. They sold 27,000 units. Now, again, I like these premium products on TikTok Shop. The price is at around $249 with a commission percentage of 20%. So for every sale that she and other content creators make, you get 20% off that amount, which for me is absolutely crazy because it's obviously going to be a pretty decent chunk. Now, average unit price is around $200, sales and so forth, discounts, it goes up and down. Again, the majority of the revenue that they made came from, you guessed it, user generated content on demand videos. They did make a decent chunk on live revenue here. We can see they made $1.7 million, but on using on-demand videos where people are picking up their phones and filming, they made $3.4 million. Before you ask, yes, they did spend some money on ads, but why wouldn't you? Because you can see a snowball effect is beginning. You can see that the videos and the product is being favored by the TikTok algorithm. Why not give that more of a push by throwing some money into it and seeing how much return on ad spend you can get? And this gamble was a good investment from this business. But enough about the product, enough about the marketing strategy. I want to dig into these videos so we can understand what it is they're doing and what it is that's working over the last 90 days, because the interest is clearly there. Before we jump into playing these video ads here and seeing what we can pick up, I do want to point out, for those of you that may have noticed, the graph does show a spike and then goes down. For me, that's not necessarily indicating a decline in the interest of the product. It indicates that that is where the shop spent the most money on ads. That's where they gave the product the biggest push. Because if you look at these content creators that are high performing, these ones here that are the highest performers that have generated the most revenue, if we look at their individual graphs, they also peaked around the 20th of November, which is where the product is showing here. Now, it may be that that's where they got the biggest push from the algorithm and other factors came into play. But for me, based on my experience, this is where the shop acted quickly and said, hey, let's inject another 5, 10, 15 grand, because they are getting the revenue. The money's coming in. They are making that already. So why not invest it back into the product? And I think that's what they did. There is still a relatively decent amount of demand for the product right there. Because I looked at it and I did a double take at first, what's going on? But after reviewing a couple of profiles here, that is what I had notice. By the way, if you are wanting to try the product out yourself, the Next Playground, and get it as quickly as possible, I have left a link in the description, an Amazon link where you can grab it if you want to jump on the trend and start making videos and see if you can also generate content, especially learning from content creators that are doing well with it. It's entirely up to you. I cannot guarantee any results, but if you do use the link in the description or the pinned comment, it does support the channel. Enough talking. Let's jump into the video ads and see what they are doing. We're going to start with this one here. 46 seconds long. I have touched on this one in a recent video, but I'm going to go back into it and see what else we can pick up. And then we're going to go ahead and go through these individual video ads right here as well. If you are finding value, by the way, drop us a big like. Let us click into it. Let's jump into this video.
I'm going to show you 3 different methods that you can try today. By the way, if you are enjoying this video, don't forget to smash the like button so the message can be seen by more people like yourself.
I am going to click on the TikTok video link. I'm going to be scrolling back and forth. Again, if there is any copyrighted music or any harsh language, you may see me scrolling back forward to try and skip some of that or go into a completely different video ad. But otherwise, these videos generally tend to be okay on that front. 46 seconds long, uploaded on the 29th of October 2025. Small creator at 10K followers. In the bigger scheme of things, 1.1 million in revenue in the last 30 days. So she would have made 20% of that, which is nuts. That's around $200,000 in the last 30 days from promoting this next playground product. Let us jump into the video ad and see what we can learn.
Stay safe out there this Christmas. Was coming to get the next playground for my kids for Christmas, but when I saw that price, I am so happy that I did not, because
I love what she says at the beginning, stay safe out there. It's a warning. If you know what I know, stay safe out there. And she jumps straight into why she's warning people to look out for themselves. Let's go back a little bit.
if you click that orange cart down below, you'll see that it's on sale, has a coupon, and has free ship. So I essentially wasted a drive to the store as well.
A little cheeky, by the way, and I do like it because what she's doing is she is filming this video while she's in the store. She's not talking while she's in the store. She's filming the footage that she's going to go home and later use to upload on TikTok. But the genius thing about that is now, because she's done that, she's ticked all the requirements that you need for a TikTok video to meet all the guidelines, all the service guidelines, because you need to have the product in the video by whatever means necessary. TikTok doesn't care that you're in a supermarket somewhere and you haven't spent money to purchase the product. All they care about is that you are being genuine. You have got the product that is being sold, that real product in the video, so that when people are buying the product, they are getting a genuinely correct representation of this product, that it's all authentic, and it's authentic. The product is right there. So she's played the system a little bit. She's not paid her money. She's not had to apply for a sample to be sent by the shop to her for free, or had to buy the product and get sent it, and use the refundable sample system on TikTok Shop, where TikTok will send you the product, you'll pay for it, and if you happen to sell multiple units of it, then they'll refund you what you paid. There's a lot of different ways she could have done it, but she quickly did it. And again, for me, I say quickly because you're able to execute with pace when you are doing this. Because if a product is popping off right now this evening and I jump onto the car and we're going to the closest supermarket, I could potentially have videos testing this out in the next 3 hours. And I'm way ahead of people that are waiting for the product to be delivered in the next 2 to 3, potentially 4 days. So a clever way of getting around things without necessarily breaking the rules.
If you don't know anything about the Next Playground, it's a great way to do screen time, but also have your kids doing activities, which I love. It comes pre-downloaded with all of these games. There's also games available for all ages, which I appreciate.
Then she launches onto these features. Reminder, the way she started the video, the hook was a warning, stay safe out there, guys. And she tells the story. I happened to go into a supermarket, saw this, and she's got the title on the screen saying, I have got a discount where you can get the same expensive product half off. And she's hooked you straight away based on that. Not going to work every single time, but in this instance, for this product, for this audience, it clearly worked. And I can tell you one thing, that shop will not have spent all of that money pushing this video with ads if the algorithm wasn't already favoring this video.
So if you have kids ranging from different ages, this is still going to be a great gift. And I love that this is an activity that you can do as an entire family.
And again, she's demonstrating as she's talking. Again, I imagine she probably wasn't talking while she's in the shop filming this. People would have been, what on earth is going on? Staff would have been, what are you doing? You're meant to buy the product, take it home, and then film. But she's being a customer, testing it out, filming herself while she's testing it out. Doesn't look dodgy. Doesn't really look like she's taking the mick or taking advantage of the staff and the situation. But she's gotten that and she's taking it home now. She's got the product. She's got the video of the product and a demo, and she can now create hundreds of TikTok shop videos based on that without necessarily even having purchased the product herself.
The price difference between this and my link down there with the orange shopping cart, what it's showing me, this will 100% sell out. Check out the price down there. It's actually crazy.
Huge lesson there in executing with speed when it comes to TikTok shop affiliate. And again, that won't always work. You will find that some of these products are not going to go viral and the algorithm is not going to favor you. In that case, you move on to the next product without having spent your own money purchasing the product. You've still tested, failed quickly, and you're able to move on to the next product, like this video ad. We're going to quickly go onto the call to action. That slides into the call to action like it's nothing. She absolutely smashes this out. Let us move on to this one right here. Shelly Shares Deals, her username. This is Shelly Shares Deals. So with this particular video, she got 142,000 views in the last 30 days. She sold 73 of these, not as many as the initial creator, but she did generate $16,480 in revenue. She would have received 20% of that. She's the creator that I was talking about at the beginning of the video who will have made close to 100K profit with this product. And I'm going to show you what I meant by that in a second. But for this particular video, she would have made 16,480,000, and you multiply that by 20%, and that's $3,296. So even not having sold a crap ton of products, she still made that amount of money, which is completely nuts. Let's jump into the video ad and see what we can pick up from there. This video was uploaded on the 10th of October 2025 and it's only 35 seconds long. Necessarily a ton of work has gone into there, but it goes to show it's not how much work goes into it, it's how smart you execute your video ads. Let's take a look.
How much your next playground is right?
On sale?
Yeah.
$229.
$199. That's $50 off.
Got this. Comes with 5 games.
Not more than how much your next playground is right now.
On sale?
I want to read that. She says, I called my husband to tell him that the next playground we've been eyeing up is on sale today for $199.
Yeah, that's $50 off.
Got this. Comes with 5 games on it.
If you want more than 5, you're going to activate your play pass.
It starts off as a skit. It's mostly like not a real conversation. She's set the whole thing up. That's the beauty of it. She's making an effort.
Here's how much your next playground.
Such a family gaming system. The most
She's set it up with the husband. They've done the skit. Really cool hook. I'm seeing a lot of these hooks here.
Here's
that
how
are
much your next
becoming-
playground.
A lot of these hooks that are skits on these different case studies that I'm doing is clearly something that a lot of people are picking up on that's working on TikTok Shop Affiliate. Or if you are starting out, if you are struggling, maybe it may be an option that's worth exploring. Let's move on to the
That
video
we
there.
get to the holidays. This we get kind of screen time that
The visuals, she shows you
family
how it
fun,
works, the experience that
gaming.
you're going to have.
I'm most excited for Fruit Ninja.
I'm going to go into the call to action.
hands on it before it sells out. I know it where that we get to the holidays. This we get
Means system to be fun. Definitely shout out.
Here's how much your next
Awesome. I really like that hook. Not like, starting with the traditional hooks. Let's get attention. Let's use some beginning. Let's talk to you now. You've just walked into a conversation that I'm having with my husband. Just hold on a second. Just talk and then I'll be with you in a second. Straight away, your curiosity is piqued and just go straight into that product. So here's a good example of how to go about promoting this product. To one more. But before we do, generated in the last 30 days. Give me 1 second here. In the last 90 days, sorry, she generated 1.3 million in revenue. And we can see that the majority of that came from this playground in different products here from TikTok Affiliate. So she had $341 in sales. Next playground here, she's got $137,000 in sales. Next round, so that's what, $400,000, $480,000. And then she's got here another $30,000. So we're looking at just over $500,000 in the 90 days with this next, taking into account that 20% commission. We can now calculate here, and this is just a rough figure. So if we say $1,000 and we multiply that by 20%, so she would have made in the last 90 days $102,000 in profit just by creating simple videos where she's about this next playground product. Now, what I also want to have a look at here, see if I can get some ad spend stats. So we can, this is one of her higher performing videos. So they had 2 return. I mean, for every dollar that the shop sells this product, so this will be next playground, and for every dollar that they spend, they will have received back that $9. So TikTok is saying, give me $1 and I'm going to give you back nearly $3 every time you spend that as ads investing in this video, every time you spend that investing in this video. And just absolutely crazy case study, crazy way to go into the new year knowing that you've made this amount of money, $100,000 in the last 90 days. That's $30,000 a month, just over $33,000 a month in the last 90 days from creating these silly little videos on this tech app that people hate across the world. Again, if you want to grab the product and test it out yourself, I've left the link in the description to support the channel. I've left the link in the pinned comment as well.